Okay, we're talking sprinklers, dry lawns. We have Chris Willis here with the Associated Landscape Contractors, if I could say it, enunciate it, of Colorado. Let's talk a little bit about the fact it's so hot, our poor lawns, but this piece of lawn is luxurious.
This is a beautiful piece of lawn. I like petting good pieces of lawn.
Yeah, and it
makes
came
you
from
feel
our
good.
backyard.
It did.
You cut it out and you're putting it back.
Yes,
so
I am.
what was the secret here? What went right?
Well, the thing is, we're here to talk about with this heat everywhere, how to keep your grass green.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. So in order to keep grass green like this, you need to do a sprinkler system tune-up, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, the reason your grass turns brown is because your sprinklers aren't adjusted right.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm here to show you. We got 2 different types of heads, which most yards have, a rotor head and a spray head. So if you have brown areas, most of the time your head is either, I'm going to use this as a demonstration right here, your head is not popping up high enough above the grass so it shoots right in here and doesn't get the far away areas, or it's cockeyed.
Oh yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah. And sometimes when mowers run over it and things like that, it'll get pushed down and stuff. So really investigate and see and walk your system. So when you turn on your system, you inspect every single head. That's what you should do. Most people, when they see dry spots, they tend to, oh, it needs more water.
Yes, you immediately say, go to that area.
Right. Well, what happens is you don't know what the problem is, and you're applying water, which means you're trying to get this one area green, and you're overwatering the other area that is already green, which creates wet spots, which creates mold, which creates some diseases and stuff like that.
It attracts a lot, yeah. Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So what we do here is we adjust the sprinklers.
That's your first thing?
Yes, what we do. And then this right here, sometimes you get a clogged nozzle. Like this is a spray head right here, and there's a little orifice in here that shoots out water. Sometimes that gets clogged with dirt and debris and obstructs the spray and doesn't allow it to get to the grass area. So we use a little screwdriver in here and clean it out.
Oh, right. Well, of course. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Couple of things. When people say, well, why is it that my grass on facing the south side, which obviously gets sun, but under the trees is so dry? Right.
So the grass roots compete with the tree roots, and tree roots will win. So grass will still be alive, but more importantly, that it won't be as thick. So it's very important that you put more water on the south sides, especially where there's trees and grass.
Okay, also, how do we get it from running into the gutters and all the other areas, the water? We don't want to waste it.
Right, well, there's no way to prevent water runoff. There will be water runoff. The thing is, though, is to notice that, hey, you want to put the correct amount of water on the soil and let the soil absorb it before it runs off, and that's called soil infiltration and stuff like that. So with these spray heads, we usually run about 12 to 17 minutes a cycle. Rotors about 25 to 35 minutes a cycle, and so basically this, if you put this about 15 minutes, you will get enough water, or that time frame about enough water so it doesn't run off. If you run it for over 20 minutes, water will run off into the gutters. Okay. So the proper irrigation timing is very critical.
And is there a perfect time of day in this heat to set your sprinklers?
Well, not during the day.
No, never ever. You're not supposed to anyway, right?
No, I just like petting this grass.
I know, it does feel good. You want to just sit down and
roll
we
water at night mostly. Between 9 p.m. and like 8 a.m. is mostly when we get our irrigation cycles in for our turf.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Chris. I know you have to put this patch back, but we appreciate it.
Again.
It does feel very good. It makes you want to take a nap, although it's too hot out here. Okay, we'll be right back.